Time is the most precious resource we possess, yet it is also the most easily wasted, often slipping away unnoticed as we juggle responsibilities, distractions, and the constant demands of modern life. Unlike money, which can be earned and regained, or material possessions that can be replaced, time is a finite commodity. Once a moment has passed, it is lost forever. This book, How to Spend Time Wisely, seeks to address the universal challenge of time management and provide readers with practical tools to make every minute count. The way we utilize our time determines the quality of our lives, influencing our success, personal growth, relationships, and overall well-being. Yet, despite its importance, many people struggle to balance their daily tasks, often feeling overwhelmed by deadlines, responsibilities, and an ever-growing list of things to do. In today's fast-paced digital world, distractions are at an all-time high. Social media, emails, endless notifications, and entertainment options compete for our attention, making it more challenging than ever to stay focused and productive. Without proper time management, individuals risk falling into a cycle of procrastination, stress, and inefficiency, ultimately leading to missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. However, mastering time management is not about rigidly scheduling every second of the day or overloading oneself with work. Rather, it is about making intentional choices that align with one's goals, values, and priorities. A well-structured approach to time usage allows individuals to achieve a balance between work, leisure, personal development, and relationships, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. The key lies in understanding how to set clear priorities, develop effective planning strategies, eliminate distractions, and cultivate habits that enhance productivity and well-being. This book will explore these principles in depth, offering practical guidance on how to take control of time rather than letting it control you. By implementing the strategies outlined, readers will learn how to make time work in their favor, whether it is by increasing efficiency at work, creating more opportunities for self-growth, or simply finding time to relax and enjoy life. Ultimately, How to Spend Time Wisely is not just about managing time, it is about mastering life itself, ensuring that every moment is used with purpose and intention. Time, when spent wisely, becomes a tool for achieving success, happiness, and balance, allowing individuals to live a life of fulfillment rather than regret. Chapter 1. Understanding the Value of Time. Time is the most invaluable asset available to every human being, yet it is often taken for granted, overlooked, and squandered without much thought, despite its irreplaceable nature and its direct correlation with success, happiness, and fulfillment in life. Unlike material wealth, which can be accumulated, lost, and regained, or physical possessions that can be bought and sold, time is a finite resource. Once a moment is gone, it is lost forever, never to be reclaimed, making it one of the most critical elements of existence that should be used wisely and purposefully. The significance of time lies in its ability to shape our experiences, define our accomplishments, and determine the trajectory of our personal and professional lives, as every second, minute, and hour spent either contributes to growth and progress or is wasted on distractions, procrastination, and unproductive activities that ultimately lead to stagnation and regret. In the fast-paced modern world, where responsibilities, digital distractions, and endless entertainment options compete for attention, many individuals struggle to recognize the true value of time, often delaying important tasks, indulging in unnecessary activities, and failing to prioritize what truly matters, leading to a cycle of inefficiency, stress, and dissatisfaction. Understanding the value of time requires a fundamental shift in mindset, one that acknowledges its fleeting nature and emphasizes the importance of conscious decision-making, goal-setting, and disciplined execution of tasks that align with one's long-term vision and aspirations. Those who comprehend the worth of time recognize that every moment presents an opportunity to learn, to create, to grow, to connect, and to contribute to something meaningful, which ultimately enhances the quality of life and leads to a sense of purpose and fulfillment. This realization is what separates highly successful individuals from those who struggle to achieve their potential. High achievers understand that time is the currency of life, and they invest it wisely in self-improvement, productive work, meaningful relationships, and activities that add value, rather than squandering it on fleeting pleasures, distractions, or unnecessary engagements that provide no lasting benefits. Moreover, the understanding of time's value is deeply tied to the concept of opportunity cost. The idea that every choice we make with our time comes at the expense of something else, meaning that by choosing to engage in one activity, we are simultaneously choosing not to engage in another, which makes it crucial to assess whether our daily actions are truly serving our long-term objectives or simply consuming time without purpose. Many people fall into the trap of believing they have an abundance of time, leading to a false sense of security that encourages procrastination and complacency. However, the reality is that time is constantly slipping away, and those who fail to recognize its preciousness often find themselves regretting the hours, days, and years they wasted on trivial matters rather than focusing on what truly counts. One of the most effective ways to understand the value of time is to reflect on how quickly it passes. Looking back at the past, it becomes evident that moments that once seemed endless are now distant memories, highlighting the importance of making every second count before it is too late. Additionally, people who have faced life-threatening experiences or witnessed the unpredictability of life often develop a heightened awareness of time's value, realizing that it is not guaranteed and must be cherished, appreciated, and utilized in a way that maximizes its impact. Furthermore, one of the key aspects of recognizing time's worth is distinguishing between being busy and being productive. Many individuals fill their schedules with endless tasks, meetings, and obligations, mistaking activity for progress, when in reality, true productivity lies in focusing on high-value activities that drive meaningful results and contribute to long-term success. To truly embrace the value of time, it is essential to cultivate a habit of mindfulness, intentional living, and strategic planning, ensuring that every action is purposeful, every goal is pursued with determination, and every minute is directed towards activities that enhance growth, success, and overall well-being. Ultimately, time is the most democratic resource. Everyone, regardless of background, wealth, or status, is given the same 24 hours in a day, yet the way each person chooses to spend those hours determines their destiny, making it imperative to treat time as a treasure rather than an unlimited commodity. Those who master the art of time management unlock the key to a fulfilling and accomplished life, while those who waste it risk looking back with regret, wishing they had valued it sooner and used it more wisely. Therefore, by truly understanding the value of time, individuals can take control of their lives, prioritize what matters, eliminate unnecessary distractions, and make every moment count, ensuring that they live with purpose, achieve their dreams, and leave a meaningful impact on the world before their time inevitably runs out. Chapter 2. Setting clear priorities. Setting clear priorities is essential for effective time management and achieving success, as it allows individuals to focus on what truly matters, allocate their energy efficiently, and avoid wasting time on unimportant or low-value activities that do not contribute to their long-term goals or well-being. Without clear priorities, people often find themselves overwhelmed with tasks, constantly reacting to urgent but unimportant demands, and struggling to make progress in meaningful areas of life, leading to stress, frustration, and a sense of stagnation. To set clear priorities, it is crucial to first identify personal and professional goals, as having a clear vision of what one wants to achieve provides a foundation for decision-making and helps in determining which tasks deserve the most attention. One of the most effective methods for prioritization is the Eisenhower matrix, which categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. This method helps individuals distinguish between tasks that require immediate attention and those that contribute to long-term success, ensuring that they do not spend excessive time on distractions or tasks that do not align with their objectives. Another powerful technique is the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule, which suggests that 80% of results come from 20% of efforts, emphasizing the importance of identifying and focusing on the tasks that yield the highest impact rather than trying to do everything at once. Furthermore, setting priorities requires the ability to say no to non-essential tasks, commitments, and distractions that do not align with one's goals, as failing to set boundaries often leads to overcommitment, burnout, and an inability to focus on what truly matters. In addition, utilizing time blocking, allocating specific time slots for important activities, helps ensure that high-priority tasks receive dedicated focus without interruptions or procrastination. Prioritization also involves understanding the difference between being busy and being productive, as many individuals mistakenly believe that filling their day with numerous tasks equates to progress, when in reality, productivity is about achieving meaningful outcomes rather than simply staying occupied. It is also beneficial to conduct regular reviews of priorities, as goals and circumstances evolve over time, requiring adjustments to ensure that time and energy are still being invested in the right areas. Additionally, leveraging technology and tools such as task management apps, planners, or digital calendars can help in organizing tasks effectively and keeping track of deadlines, ensuring that important responsibilities do not get overlooked. Another key aspect of prioritization is maintaining a healthy work-life balance, as over-prioritizing work at the expense of personal health, relationships, and self-care can lead to exhaustion and decreased overall productivity. Ultimately, setting clear priorities is about making intentional choices that align with long-term success, focusing on high-impact activities, eliminating distractions, and developing a disciplined approach to time management, ensuring that each day is spent productively and purposefully rather than being consumed by unimportant tasks and endless busyness. Chapter 3. Effective planning and scheduling are crucial for maximizing productivity, achieving goals, and maintaining a sense of balance in life, as they allow individuals to allocate their time efficiently, reduce stress, and ensure that important tasks are completed in a structured and timely manner rather than being left to chance or last-minute urgency. Without a clear plan, people often find themselves overwhelmed with tasks, unsure of where to start, and struggling to make meaningful progress, leading to procrastination, inefficiency, and a lack of control over their daily lives. The key to effective planning is goal setting, as having clear, well-defined objectives provides a roadmap for prioritizing tasks and allocating time wisely, ensuring that daily efforts align with long-term aspirations rather than being scattered across unimportant or low-value activities. One of the most effective goal-setting methods is the SMART framework, which emphasizes making goals specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, ensuring that objectives are clearly defined, progress can be tracked, and deadlines provide motivation for completion. Once goals are established, breaking them down into manageable tasks is essential to prevent feelings of overwhelm and make large projects more approachable, as dividing work into smaller, actionable steps makes it easier to track progress and maintain momentum over time. Scheduling these tasks effectively requires an understanding of time blocking, a technique where specific blocks of time are dedicated to particular activities, minimizing distractions and ensuring focused work sessions that enhance productivity. For example, setting aside the first few hours of the day for high-priority, deep-focused tasks allows individuals to work on their most critical responsibilities without interruptions, while designating time for meetings, emails, and administrative work prevents these activities from consuming the entire day. Another key element of planning is prioritization, which involves identifying the most important and impactful tasks rather than spending excessive time on low-value activities. Tools such as the Eisenhower matrix, which categorizes tasks into urgent/important, important/not urgent, urgent/not important, and neither urgent nor important, help individuals make better decisions about where to invest their time and effort. In addition to daily and weekly planning, long-term scheduling is vital for ensuring that broader goals are consistently worked toward rather than being neglected due to immediate demands or short-term distractions. Utilizing planners, digital calendars, and task management apps can streamline this process, offering visual organization of deadlines, appointments, and milestones to keep individuals on track and accountable. One of the most overlooked aspects of scheduling is buffer time, as many people make the mistake of filling their schedules completely without leaving room for unexpected interruptions, resulting in stress and an inability to adapt to changes or urgent situations. Incorporating buffer time between tasks allows for flexibility, ensuring that even if unforeseen circumstances arise, the schedule remains manageable and realistic rather than rigid and overwhelming. Additionally, effective planning includes reviewing and adjusting schedules regularly, as priorities and circumstances often shift, requiring modifications to ensure continued progress and efficiency. A weekly planning session, for example, can help individuals reflect on past accomplishments, identify areas for improvement, and adjust their schedules accordingly to maintain productivity while avoiding burnout. Furthermore, habit stacking, which involves linking new productive habits to existing routines, can enhance the effectiveness of planning by ensuring that essential activities become an automatic part of daily life, reducing the need for constant decision-making about what to do next. Another important factor in successful scheduling is understanding energy levels and peak productivity periods, as different people have varying times of the day when they are naturally more focused and efficient, making it beneficial to schedule demanding tasks during peak energy hours and reserve less intensive activities for times of lower energy. It is also essential to balance work and rest, as overloading a schedule with continuous work without allowing time for breaks, relaxation, and personal activities can lead to fatigue, decreased performance, and ultimately burnout, which is why incorporating regular breaks, exercise, and leisure activities into the schedule is just as important as planning work tasks. The Pomodoro technique, which involves working in focused intervals, e.g., 25 minutes of work followed by a 5-minute break, is an effective method for maintaining concentration while preventing mental exhaustion, making it a useful addition to structured scheduling. In professional settings, collaborative planning is often necessary to ensure that team members are aligned, deadlines are met, and resources are effectively allocated, making tools like shared calendars, project management software, and communication platforms essential for maintaining organization and coordination within teams. Moreover, planning should always include a degree of flexibility, as being overly rigid with schedules can lead to frustration when unexpected changes arise, making it important to remain adaptable while still maintaining focus on overall priorities. Another critical aspect of planning and scheduling is eliminating time wasters, such as unnecessary meetings, excessive social media usage, and aimless multitasking, which can significantly reduce efficiency and make it difficult to stay on track. By setting clear boundaries and limiting distractions, individuals can protect their time and ensure that scheduled work periods are genuinely productive. Additionally, setting deadlines for tasks, even for those that are self-imposed, creates a sense of urgency and accountability, reducing the likelihood of procrastination and ensuring steady progress. For those who struggle with consistency, accountability partners or productivity groups can provide external motivation and encouragement, making it easier to stay committed to planned schedules and goals. Another useful strategy is the 2-minute rule, which suggests that if a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, it should be done immediately rather than scheduled for later, preventing small tasks from accumulating and becoming overwhelming. Ultimately, effective planning and scheduling are not about filling every available minute with work but rather about intentionally designing a structured yet balanced approach to time management that maximizes productivity, minimizes stress, and allows for both personal and professional growth. By mastering the art of planning and scheduling, individuals can take full control of their time, accomplish their goals efficiently, and cultivate a more organized, fulfilling, and purpose-driven life. Chapter 4. Eliminating Distractions is a critical component of effective time management and productivity, as distractions are the silent killers of focus, efficiency, and progress, often leading individuals to waste countless hours on activities that provide little to no value while preventing them from achieving their goals and fulfilling their potential. In today's fast-paced, technology-driven world, distractions come in many forms: social media, emails, phone notifications, background noise, unnecessary meetings, interruptions from colleagues or family members, and even internal distractions like overthinking, daydreaming, and procrastination, all of which contribute to fragmented attention and reduced productivity, making it essential to develop strategies to minimize or eliminate them altogether. The first step in overcoming distractions is awareness, as many people do not realize just how much time they lose to interruptions and mindless activities until they actively track their habits and identify patterns of distraction, which is why conducting a time audit, where individuals record how they spend their time throughout the day, can be an eye-opening exercise that reveals just how much time is being wasted on unproductive behaviors. Once distractions have been identified, the next step is creating a distraction-free environment, as the surroundings in which one works or studies play a major role in determining focus and efficiency. For example, organizing a clean, clutter-free workspace, setting up a dedicated work area away from high-traffic or noisy locations, and using tools like noise-canceling headphones or productivity apps can significantly reduce external interruptions and help maintain concentration for extended periods. Additionally, digital distractions, such as endless scrolling on social media, excessive checking of emails, and getting lost in the rabbit hole of online content, are among the most significant productivity killers, making it essential to implement technology management strategies like turning off non-essential notifications, using website blockers, setting time limits on apps, and even having dedicated, distraction-free periods where devices are put on silent or airplane mode to encourage deep work. Another powerful approach to minimizing distractions is time blocking, where specific periods are allocated to focused work, with scheduled breaks in between to prevent mental fatigue and the temptation to engage in distractions. The Pomodoro technique, for example, involves working in focused intervals of 25 to 50 minutes followed by a short break, allowing individuals to maintain high levels of concentration while still taking time to recharge. Furthermore, setting clear boundaries with colleagues, friends, and family members is crucial, as unexpected interruptions from others can derail focus and break workflow. So communicating designated work hours, using do not disturb signs, or even working in a quiet location can help establish a sense of uninterrupted focus time. Beyond external distractions, internal distractions such as overthinking, stress, lack of motivation, and mental clutter can also be significant obstacles to productivity, which is why practices like mindfulness, meditation, journaling, and deep breathing exercises can help individuals clear their minds, improve focus, and develop a stronger ability to resist distractions. Moreover, a major cause of distraction is multitasking, as many people mistakenly believe that juggling multiple tasks at once increases efficiency when in reality, it leads to reduced cognitive performance, increased mistakes, and slower progress on all tasks involved, making it far more effective to practice single tasking, where full attention is given to one task at a time before moving on to the next. Another way to eliminate distractions is by implementing accountability mechanisms, such as working with an accountability partner, joining a productivity group, or using productivity tracking apps that monitor work sessions and provide reports on focus levels and time spent on tasks, helping individuals stay on track and resist the urge to engage in distractions. Additionally, developing strong habits and routines that promote focus can make distraction management more effortless, as consistently following a structured daily schedule, setting clear priorities, and having a predefined workflow reduces the mental effort required to stay on task and naturally minimizes opportunities for distraction. Furthermore, the 2-minute rule, which suggests that if a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, it should be done immediately rather than postponed, can prevent minor distractions from accumulating into larger productivity roadblocks. Another key factor in eliminating distractions is understanding personal energy levels, as individuals tend to be more prone to distractions when they are tired, bored, or mentally fatigued. So recognizing peak productivity hours and scheduling important tasks during those times can enhance focus and reduce susceptibility to distractions. Moreover, taking care of physical well-being through proper sleep, nutrition, and exercise plays a significant role in maintaining focus and reducing the likelihood of succumbing to distractions, as a well-rested and healthy mind is far more capable of sustained concentration than one that is fatigued and deprived of essential nutrients. In addition, setting clear goals and deadlines helps maintain motivation and urgency, as having a sense of purpose and a well-defined time frame for completing tasks naturally reduces the inclination to engage in distractions, since there is a clear objective that needs to be met. For individuals who struggle with procrastination as a form of distraction, techniques such as visualization, self-imposed deadlines, and reward systems can be effective in creating motivation and reinforcing positive behaviors, helping them stay focused on their tasks rather than getting sidetracked. Another technique that can be particularly useful for those who work in collaborative environments is batching similar tasks together, as constantly switching between different types of work can lead to cognitive overload and an increased likelihood of seeking distractions, whereas grouping similar activities together and tackling them in dedicated time slots allows for smoother workflow and improved efficiency. Additionally, having a strong why behind tasks and responsibilities can serve as an intrinsic motivator to resist distractions, as individuals who are deeply connected to their goals and purpose are far less likely to waste time on non-essential activities that do not contribute to their larger vision. Finally, while it is impossible to eliminate all distractions entirely, the key is to develop self-discipline and conscious awareness, so that when distractions arise, individuals are equipped with the strategies and mindset to quickly refocus and regain control of their attention, ensuring that time is spent productively and intentionally rather than being lost to unnecessary diversions. By proactively implementing these techniques and making distraction management a priority, individuals can dramatically improve their ability to concentrate, enhance efficiency, and ultimately achieve their personal and professional goals with greater success and fulfillment. Chapter 5. The power of focus is one of the most essential skills for achieving success, maximizing productivity, and making meaningful progress in both personal and professional life, as it enables individuals to direct their attention and energy toward high-value tasks without getting sidetracked by distractions, procrastination, or inefficiencies that hinder growth and accomplishment. In an era of constant digital stimulation, multitasking, and endless distractions, the ability to cultivate deep, undivided attention has become a rare but highly valuable trait that separates high achievers from those who struggle to reach their goals, as focus allows individuals to work with greater efficiency, produce higher quality results, and develop a deeper level of expertise in their chosen fields. Developing strong focus begins with clarity of purpose, as individuals who have well-defined goals and a clear vision of what they want to accomplish find it easier to maintain concentration and resist distractions because they have a strong internal motivation driving their actions. This is why setting SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, can be a powerful tool for improving focus by ensuring that every task has a clear objective and a structured plan for completion. Another crucial factor in enhancing focus is eliminating unnecessary distractions, as external interruptions such as social media notifications, emails, background noise, and unnecessary meetings, as well as internal distractions like overthinking and self-doubt, can significantly weaken concentration and disrupt workflow, making it essential to create an environment that is conducive to deep work by organizing a clutter-free workspace, using noise-canceling headphones, setting boundaries with others, and utilizing digital tools such as website blockers and focus apps to minimize distractions. In addition, time management techniques like the Pomodoro technique, which involves working in focused intervals of 25 to 50 minutes followed by short breaks, can help improve concentration and prevent mental fatigue, while time blocking, which involves scheduling specific time slots for deep work, meetings, and rest, ensures that dedicated focus periods are protected from interruptions. Another powerful method for strengthening focus is mindfulness and meditation, as practicing mindfulness helps individuals train their brains to stay present in the moment rather than becoming lost in distractions or wandering thoughts, allowing for sustained concentration on the task at hand. Even just a few minutes of meditation per day can help improve cognitive function, enhance mental clarity, and build the discipline required for maintaining deep focus over long periods. Furthermore, single tasking, focusing on one task at a time rather than attempting to multitask, has been proven to significantly enhance productivity and efficiency, as multitasking divides attention, reduces cognitive performance, and leads to lower quality outcomes, whereas dedicating full concentration to one task at a time allows for deeper engagement, faster completion, and higher accuracy. Another key strategy for improving focus is aligning tasks with personal energy levels, as individuals naturally have periods of the day when they are more alert and mentally sharp, making it beneficial to schedule important, high-focus tasks during peak energy hours and reserve less demanding activities for times of lower energy. Additionally, prioritization techniques such as the Eisenhower matrix, which categorizes tasks based on urgency and importance, help ensure that focus is directed toward high-impact activities rather than being wasted on low-value tasks that do not contribute to long-term success. A strong sense of discipline and self-control is also essential for maintaining focus, as many distractions and temptations arise from within, requiring individuals to develop the ability to resist impulsive urges, delay gratification, and remain committed to their goals despite challenges or setbacks. In addition, visualization techniques, where individuals mentally picture themselves successfully completing tasks with deep concentration, can reinforce focus and motivation by strengthening the neural pathways associated with goal achievement. Another important aspect of focus is mental and physical well-being, as poor sleep, lack of exercise, and unhealthy eating habits can negatively impact cognitive function, making it difficult to maintain concentration for extended periods, whereas getting sufficient rest, staying physically active, and consuming brain-boosting foods such as leafy greens, nuts, and omega-3 rich fish can enhance cognitive performance and sustain mental clarity throughout the day. Furthermore, building momentum through small wins can significantly improve focus and motivation, as accomplishing even minor tasks creates a sense of progress and reinforces the habit of staying engaged in productive work, making it easier to tackle larger, more challenging projects with sustained attention. Additionally, using accountability systems such as working with a productivity coach, joining a focus group, or using apps that track concentration levels, can provide external reinforcement and motivation to maintain focus over time. Another effective technique for improving focus is writing down thoughts and to-do lists, as capturing ideas on paper prevents mental clutter and allows the brain to focus fully on the current task rather than constantly trying to remember pending responsibilities. Moreover, setting clear deadlines creates a sense of urgency and commitment that helps individuals stay engaged and avoid procrastination, as having a specific time frame for completion prevents tasks from dragging on indefinitely and encourages efficient work habits. Another critical factor in maintaining focus is avoiding information overload, as consuming excessive amounts of data, whether through endless scrolling on social media, reading multiple news articles, or constantly checking emails, can overwhelm the brain and reduce its ability to concentrate, making it important to limit unnecessary information intake and focus only on content that directly contributes to goals and priorities. Additionally, batching similar tasks together, such as answering emails at a designated time rather than sporadically throughout the day, can help maintain concentration and reduce the cognitive load associated with frequent task switching. Furthermore, individuals can use positive reinforcement to strengthen focus by rewarding themselves with small incentives after completing focused work sessions, such as taking a short walk, enjoying a healthy snack, or engaging in a favorite hobby, as these rewards create a psychological association between deep work and pleasurable experiences, making it easier to sustain focus in the long run. Finally, developing a growth mindset, The belief that focus and concentration can be improved through practice and effort helps individuals remain persistent in their pursuit of greater focus, as they recognize that setbacks and distractions are part of the process and can be overcome through continuous learning and self-improvement. By implementing these strategies and making focus a daily habit, individuals can significantly enhance their ability to work with deep concentration, achieve their goals more efficiently, and unlock their full potential in both their personal and professional lives, leading to greater success, fulfillment, and overall well-being. Chapter 6. Balancing Work and Leisure is essential for maintaining overall well-being, productivity, and happiness, as an imbalance between the two can lead to stress, burnout, decreased efficiency, and a lower quality of life, making it crucial to find harmony between professional responsibilities and personal relaxation to ensure long-term success and fulfillment. In today's fast-paced world, many individuals struggle with overworking, feeling pressured to always be productive, and neglecting self-care, family time, and personal interests, which not only affects mental and physical health but also reduces overall effectiveness in work-related tasks, as constant stress and exhaustion diminish focus, creativity, and motivation. On the other hand, excessive leisure without a structured approach to work can lead to procrastination, lack of achievement, and feelings of stagnation, highlighting the importance of developing a structured approach to time management that allows for both professional success and personal fulfillment. One of the most effective ways to balance work and leisure is by setting clear boundaries, as defining specific work hours and leisure times prevents work from spilling over into personal life and ensures that relaxation and recreation are given the priority they deserve, which can be achieved by implementing policies such as avoiding work emails after office hours, having designated workspaces at home, and setting non-negotiable time slots for personal activities. Another important factor in achieving work-life balance is prioritization, as not all tasks carry equal importance, and learning to differentiate between high-impact work and time-consuming but unproductive activities allows individuals to complete essential responsibilities efficiently, leaving more time for leisure without compromising professional success, which is why using time management techniques like the Eisenhower matrix, categorizing tasks based on urgency and importance, or the 80/20 rule, focusing on the 20% of activities that yield 80% of results, can help ensure that time is spent wisely. Additionally, effective scheduling plays a crucial role in balancing work and leisure, as allocating specific time blocks for work, exercise, hobbies, and social interactions prevents work from consuming all available time and ensures that leisure activities are treated with the same level of importance as professional commitments, which can be achieved through daily and weekly planning, using digital calendars or planners, and setting reminders to take breaks and engage in recreational activities. Furthermore, understanding personal energy levels and aligning work tasks with peak productivity periods while scheduling leisure activities during lower energy times can enhance efficiency and ensure that both work and relaxation are maximized without either suffering, as individuals who work during their most focused hours can complete tasks faster and with better quality, leaving more time for rest and recreation. Another critical aspect of balancing work and leisure is learning to say no, as many people overcommit to work projects, meetings, and social obligations out of guilt or pressure, leading to an overwhelming schedule that leaves little room for personal time, making it essential to set firm boundaries and decline tasks or invitations that do not align with priorities or contribute to overall well-being. Additionally, incorporating micro-breaks throughout the day can prevent burnout and sustain productivity by allowing the brain to recharge, as short breaks, even as brief as 5 minutes, have been shown to enhance concentration, reduce stress, and improve overall work performance, making techniques like the Pomodoro technique, working in focused intervals with regular breaks, an effective strategy for maintaining balance. Moreover, engaging in active leisure, such as exercise, creative hobbies, and social interactions, rather than passive activities like excessive TV watching or social media scrolling, ensures that leisure time is rejuvenating rather than draining, as activities that involve movement, learning, or meaningful connection provide greater long-term benefits to both mental and physical well-being. Another key factor in maintaining work-life balance is delegation and automation, as trying to handle every task personally can lead to an overwhelming workload, making it important to delegate responsibilities at work and automate repetitive tasks to free up time for higher priority activities and personal interests, which can be done through effective teamwork, outsourcing non-essential tasks, and utilizing productivity tools such as email filters, task management apps, and automated scheduling systems. Additionally, practicing mindfulness and being present in the moment helps individuals fully enjoy both work and leisure without feeling guilty or distracted, as many people struggle with work-related thoughts during personal time or vice versa, preventing them from fully experiencing the benefits of either. So adopting practices like meditation, deep breathing, and mindful awareness can help cultivate a stronger ability to focus on the present task, whether it's completing an important project or spending quality time with loved ones. Another important component of balancing work and leisure is setting personal goals for both areas, as many individuals set career-related objectives but fail to establish meaningful goals for leisure and self-care, which can lead to neglecting personal interests, relationships, and well-being. So setting clear, intentional goals for hobbies, travel, fitness, and personal development ensures that leisure time is fulfilling and contributes to overall life satisfaction. Furthermore, ensuring adequate rest and sleep is a fundamental aspect of work-life balance, as insufficient sleep not only reduces work performance but also decreases the ability to enjoy leisure activities, making it essential to establish a consistent sleep schedule, limit screen exposure before bedtime, and prioritize rest as a non-negotiable part of daily life. Additionally, embracing the concept of work-life integration rather than strict separation can be beneficial for individuals whose personal and professional lives are deeply intertwined, such as entrepreneurs, freelancers, or remote workers, as blending work with leisure, such as taking work calls while walking, scheduling social activities around work commitments, or working from inspiring locations, can create a more flexible and enjoyable approach to both responsibilities and relaxation. Another effective strategy for maintaining balance is engaging in social interactions and building strong relationships, as human connections play a crucial role in emotional well-being and stress reduction. So making time for family gatherings, outings with friends, and community activities can enhance happiness and provide a necessary break from work pressures. Moreover, changing perspectives on productivity and success is crucial for achieving true balance, as many people equate success solely with professional achievements while neglecting personal well-being, but redefining success to include happiness, health, and personal fulfillment can help individuals make more balanced decisions and prioritize self-care without guilt. Additionally, engaging in self-reflection and periodic evaluations of work-life balance can help identify imbalances before they become overwhelming, as regularly assessing workload, stress levels, and personal satisfaction can provide valuable insights into whether adjustments need to be made to schedules, priorities, or commitments. Finally, maintaining a balanced life requires consistent effort and adaptability, as life circumstances and work demands change over time. So staying flexible, making necessary adjustments, and continuously refining time management strategies ensure that both work and leisure remain in harmony, leading to a more fulfilling, successful, and well-rounded life. By implementing these strategies, individuals can achieve a sustainable balance between their professional and personal lives, avoiding burnout while maximizing both productivity and enjoyment, ultimately leading to a happier, healthier, and more purpose-driven life. Chapter 7. Making time for self-growth is essential for personal development, long-term success, and overall life fulfillment, as continuous learning, self-improvement, and skill development enable individuals to adapt to changing circumstances, achieve their full potential, and lead more meaningful and enriched lives. Yet in the fast-paced world filled with endless responsibilities, distractions, and work obligations, many people struggle to dedicate time to self-growth, often prioritizing immediate tasks over long-term development. Which is why it is crucial to take an intentional approach toward making time for self-improvement by setting clear goals, creating a structured plan, and adopting consistent habits that nurture personal and professional growth. One of the first steps in making time for self-growth is self-awareness, as individuals who understand their strengths, weaknesses, aspirations, and areas of improvement can better prioritize their efforts and focus on meaningful development rather than engaging in random activities that do not contribute to their progress, which can be achieved through self-reflection, journaling, feedback from mentors, and assessments that help identify areas where growth is needed. Another important aspect of self-growth is setting clear and actionable goals, as vague aspirations such as, "I want to improve myself," do not lead to concrete progress, whereas defining specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART, goals provides clarity, motivation, and direction, allowing individuals to break down their self-growth journey into manageable steps and track progress over time. Additionally, prioritizing learning and skill development is crucial for continuous improvement, as dedicating time to reading books, taking online courses, attending workshops, listening to educational podcasts, and engaging in professional training programs enhances knowledge, expands perspectives, and sharpens skills that contribute to personal and career advancement. making it essential to integrate learning into daily routines by setting aside at least 30 minutes a day for reading, enrolling in structured courses, and staying curious about new ideas and developments in relevant fields. Moreover, time management plays a critical role in making time for self-growth, as many people claim they do not have enough time for self-improvement, but in reality, poor time allocation and excessive engagement in low-value activities, such as social media scrolling, watching excessive television, or engaging in unproductive habits, consume time that could be redirected toward personal development, which is why using techniques like time blocking, eliminating distractions, and setting dedicated growth hours in the schedule ensures that self-improvement remains a non-negotiable priority. Another essential strategy for self-growth is developing a growth mindset, as individuals who believe that abilities, intelligence, and skills can be improved through effort and perseverance are more likely to take on challenges, embrace failures as learning experiences, and continuously seek improvement, whereas those with a fixed mindset may avoid challenges and resist change, leading to stagnation, which is why adopting a mindset of resilience, curiosity, and lifelong learning is fundamental to making consistent progress. Additionally, building a strong support system, including mentors, coaches, peers, and accountability partners, can accelerate self-growth by providing guidance, constructive feedback, motivation, and networking opportunities, making it beneficial to surround oneself with like-minded individuals who inspire and challenge personal development rather than spending time with people who discourage growth or reinforce limiting beliefs. Another key factor in self-growth is self-discipline and consistency, as true improvement does not happen overnight but rather through sustained effort and daily habits that contribute to long-term success, which means committing to continuous learning, skill practice, goal setting, and self-reflection on a regular basis rather than relying on sporadic bursts of motivation. Additionally, stepping outside of comfort zones is crucial for growth, as personal development often requires taking risks, facing fears, and engaging in challenging situations that lead to new experiences and skills, whether it's public speaking, networking, starting a new project, or learning a new language. As growth occurs in discomfort, and those who challenge themselves regularly experience faster progress and greater resilience. Furthermore, prioritizing self-care and mental well-being is an essential component of self-growth, as mental and emotional health impact motivation, focus, and productivity, making it important to practice mindfulness, meditation, exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate sleep to ensure that both the mind and body are in optimal condition for continuous learning and development. Additionally, embracing failure and learning from mistakes is a powerful way to accelerate self-growth, as every setback presents an opportunity for learning and improvement, and those who analyze their failures, identify lessons, and make necessary adjustments are more likely to achieve long-term success compared to those who view failure as a permanent setback. Another critical aspect of self-growth is developing strong emotional intelligence, which includes self-awareness, empathy, effective communication, and conflict resolution skills, as individuals who can manage their emotions, understand others, and build meaningful relationships experience greater success in both personal and professional life, making it essential to practice active listening, emotional regulation, and constructive feedback to enhance interpersonal skills. Moreover, engaging in creative and reflective activities such as journaling, artistic expression, and problem-solving exercises can stimulate cognitive growth, enhance innovation, and deepen self-awareness, making it valuable to dedicate time to activities that encourage introspection, creativity, and critical thinking. Additionally, giving back to the community and engaging in acts of service can contribute to personal growth, as helping others fosters gratitude, perspective, leadership skills, and a sense of purpose, reinforcing self-improvement through meaningful interactions and contributions. Another crucial factor in making time for self-growth is tracking progress and celebrating achievements, as regularly reviewing personal development milestones, reflecting on improvements, and acknowledging small victories provide motivation to continue the journey and make adjustments where necessary, which can be done through journaling, progress charts, or regular self-assessments. Furthermore, minimizing negative influences that hinder growth, such as toxic relationships, negative self-talk, and limiting beliefs, ensures that mental energy is focused on positive development rather than being drained by unproductive thoughts and behaviors. Lastly, cultivating patience and long-term vision is essential for meaningful self-growth, as real progress takes time, and those who remain committed to continuous improvement, even in the face of slow progress, eventually achieve greater success and fulfillment. By implementing these strategies and making self-growth an intentional and structured priority, individuals can enhance their skills, expand their knowledge, and continuously evolve into the best version of themselves, leading to a more successful, fulfilling, and purpose-driven life. Chapter 8. Staying consistent is one of the most crucial aspects of achieving success, personal growth, and long-term fulfillment, as consistency is the bridge between setting goals and actually accomplishing them. Yet many people struggle with maintaining consistent efforts due to distractions, lack of motivation, self-doubt, and external pressures, which is why developing a mindset and system that fosters persistence is essential for sustainable progress in any area of life, whether it be career growth, fitness, education, personal development, or building positive habits. One of the first steps towards staying consistent is understanding the power of small, repeated actions, as success is rarely the result of one-time efforts but rather the accumulation of disciplined habits performed over time, meaning that even the smallest steps, when repeated consistently, can lead to massive long-term results, much like how a drop of water, over time, can carve through stone, proving that persistence is more important than intensity in many cases. However, maintaining consistency requires clear and realistic goal setting, as individuals who set vague or unrealistic goals often struggle to stay committed, whereas setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART, goals helps create a sense of direction, making it easier to track progress and stay accountable. Additionally, building strong habits is crucial for maintaining consistency, as habits automate behaviors and reduce the mental effort required to stay on track, making it essential to identify the key actions that contribute to progress and integrate them into daily routines, whether it's reading 10 pages a day for self-growth, exercising for 30 minutes for fitness, or dedicating a set time each day to a skill or project. Another important factor in staying consistent is creating a structured routine, as having a well-defined schedule eliminates the uncertainty of when to take action and ensures that important tasks do not get postponed due to distractions or lack of motivation, which is why successful individuals often plan their days, weeks, and months in advance to ensure that they remain committed to their goals without relying on fluctuating levels of inspiration. Additionally, time management plays a critical role in consistency, as individuals who effectively allocate their time are more likely to maintain regular progress toward their goals, making it essential to eliminate time-wasting activities, set priorities, and use techniques such as time blocking to dedicate specific periods to important tasks. Another key strategy for staying consistent is developing self-discipline, as motivation alone is unreliable and can fade over time, but self-discipline ensures that individuals take action regardless of how they feel, which means cultivating mental resilience, avoiding procrastination, and pushing through challenges even when progress seems slow or difficult. Furthermore, tracking progress and measuring improvement helps reinforce consistency by providing tangible proof of efforts, making it beneficial to keep journals, progress charts, or accountability trackers that highlight how small actions add up over time, serving as motivation to continue pushing forward. Additionally, staying accountable by sharing goals with mentors, friends, or accountability partners can increase commitment, as external support and encouragement help reinforce dedication and provide guidance during moments of doubt. Another essential aspect of maintaining consistency is overcoming setbacks and failures, as no journey is without obstacles, but those who persist despite temporary setbacks ultimately succeed, making it important to adopt a growth mindset, learn from mistakes, and continue moving forward instead of allowing failures to disrupt long-term progress. Moreover, reducing reliance on willpower alone by creating an environment that supports consistency, such as removing distractions, setting reminders, and optimizing surroundings, can make it easier to stay on track without constant mental effort, reinforcing positive behaviors effortlessly. Additionally, breaking down large goals into smaller milestones can make long-term objectives feel less overwhelming and increase motivation, as achieving small wins regularly creates momentum and reinforces a sense of accomplishment. Another important factor is staying flexible and adaptable, as rigid approaches can sometimes lead to frustration and burnout, but those who adjust their strategies while maintaining their overall commitment are more likely to sustain long-term progress, ensuring that consistency does not become a source of stress but rather a manageable and fulfilling process. Furthermore, developing intrinsic motivation, focusing on the personal meaning and deeper purpose behind goals rather than external rewards, enhances long-term consistency, as individuals who genuinely enjoy and value what they are doing are more likely to persist even when challenges arise. Another powerful strategy is visualization and affirmations, as regularly visualizing success and reinforcing positive self-talk can strengthen belief in one's ability to remain consistent, increasing confidence and mental resilience. Additionally, prioritizing health and well-being is crucial, as physical and mental exhaustion can negatively impact consistency, making it essential to maintain proper sleep, nutrition, and exercise routines to sustain high energy levels and focus. Another key element is learning to say no, as overcommitting to multiple tasks can lead to overwhelm and inconsistency. So focusing on the most important priorities ensures that efforts remain concentrated on meaningful progress rather than being spread too thin. Moreover, eliminating perfectionism is necessary for consistency, as many people get discouraged when they cannot execute tasks perfectly, but understanding that progress is more important than perfection allows individuals to continue moving forward without fear of making mistakes. Additionally, rewarding consistency and celebrating progress can reinforce positive behavior, as acknowledging achievements, no matter how small, strengthens motivation and reinforces the habit of taking action regularly. Another effective strategy is surrounding oneself with inspiring and disciplined individuals, as the influence of one's environment can greatly impact consistency, making it beneficial to engage with communities, mentors, or groups that encourage persistence and dedication. Furthermore, staying patient and trusting the process is essential, as real results take time, and those who remain committed despite slow progress ultimately achieve their goals, proving that consistency is more powerful than short bursts of intense effort. By implementing these strategies and committing to steady, disciplined action, individuals can maintain long-term consistency, ensuring continuous growth, improvement, and success in every area of life. Conclusion. In conclusion, the ability to spend time wisely is one of the most valuable skills a person can develop, as time is the only resource that cannot be replenished, making it essential to use it effectively to achieve success, maintain balance, and lead a fulfilling life. Yet many people struggle with time management due to distractions, procrastination, and a lack of clear priorities, which is why understanding the value of time, setting clear goals, eliminating distractions, maintaining focus, and creating a structured approach to productivity are all crucial elements of mastering time management. By recognizing that time is finite and that every moment spent on unimportant tasks takes away from meaningful progress, individuals can begin to shift their mindset and prioritize activities that align with their long-term aspirations, ensuring that they invest their energy into pursuits that bring growth, satisfaction, and purpose. Setting clear priorities allows individuals to differentiate between what is truly important and what is merely urgent or trivial, enabling them to focus their efforts on tasks that contribute to personal and professional development rather than wasting time on unnecessary distractions, which is why planning, scheduling, and creating a well-structured routine are critical for making the most out of each day, as having a clear roadmap prevents decision fatigue and ensures that productivity remains high. Eliminating distractions is equally important, as modern society is filled with endless interruptions, such as social media, unnecessary notifications, and time-wasting habits, that can significantly reduce focus and efficiency, making it necessary to cultivate an environment that supports deep work and minimizes external disruptions. Moreover, developing the power of focus is essential for maximizing efficiency, as those who can concentrate deeply on a single task tend to accomplish more in less time, allowing them to achieve better results while avoiding the stress of multitasking and fragmented attention. Balancing work and leisure is another critical factor in spending time wisely, as overworking without taking breaks can lead to burnout, while excessive leisure without purpose can result in wasted potential, which is why a healthy balance between productivity and relaxation ensures sustained motivation, creativity, and overall well-being. Additionally, making time for self-growth is a fundamental aspect of wise time management, as continuous learning, self-improvement, and personal development enable individuals to evolve, adapt, and reach their full potential, whether through reading, acquiring new skills, engaging in reflective practices, or seeking mentorship. Consistency is the key to maintaining progress in all these areas, as success is rarely achieved through sporadic effort but rather through small, repeated actions that compound over time, proving that discipline, persistence, and long-term commitment are essential for making lasting improvements. By integrating all these strategies, valuing time, setting priorities, planning effectively, minimizing distractions, strengthening focus, balancing responsibilities, investing in self-growth, and maintaining consistency, individuals can take full control of their time and create a life that is both productive and meaningful, allowing them to achieve their goals, enjoy fulfilling experiences, and make the most out of every moment, ultimately leading to a successful and well-balanced existence.